Hi again everyone, Scott Player Pop Cult fan here, and in this video, something that was announced at CinemaCon a little while ago that sort of slipped through the cracks that I didn't do a video for, was the announcement of the fourth Conjuring movie. And the title of it anyway. I mean, there hasn't been much known about it except for the fact that Conjuring 4 will be titled The Conjuring: The Last Rites, which is an interesting title that could be a reference to it being the fourth and final film in the main Conjuring film series, not including the spin-off films. So that could be the title could be a reference to it being the fourth and final film. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But I mean, this franchise, it's still going. The next spin-off movie is The Nun 2, which I looked it up, and actually the second Nun movie is taking place 4 years after the first Nun movie, and also 1 year after Annabelle creation. So it's interesting, kind of taking place in the 1950s, with the in the timeline of the Nun movies and the first movie in the Annabelle series, Annabelle creation, sort of taking place around the same time in the 50s. So I think that's really interesting. But yeah, The Conjuring: The Last Rites, obviously Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson will come back for that as well. And it's funny because Tessa Farmiga, Vera Farmiga's sister, is one of the leads in the two Nun movies, the first one and this upcoming one as well. So it's kind of funny that the Farmiga sisters are definitely very prominent in this franchise as a whole. And yeah, it's a lot to look forward to. Patrick Wilson, he's been pretty prominent in these two horror franchises between the Conjuring series and also Insidious, getting the new Insidious movie, Insidious the Red Door, coming out as well. And yeah, I mean, it's a lot to look forward to. And in regards to the timeline, Conjuring: The Last Rites, it's going to be a sequel to the previous movie, Devil Made Me Do It, which I remember. I mean, I saw that movie, but it's been a while. Devil Made Me Do It. I might rewatch the Conjuring movies again, leading up to Nun 2, and I could probably also do a ranking video as well before the new movie comes out. Give a little bit of an update on my thoughts on all the movies as a whole. Rewatch all of them in anticipation. So yeah, because Devil Made Me Do It, that movie took place in 1981. So this fourth film, Last Rites, I'm not sure how big of a time jump there will be, but it might still take place in the 1980s, similar to Devil Made Me Do It. So that'll be interesting, and I'm not sure what the plot will be or what kind of threat there will be, but it would be curious if the nun demon Velik comes back in the Last Rites movie. Maybe it's possible. Who knows? But also, it'll be interesting to see. I guess other stories that were case files from in the real world that could most likely be adapted into this movie, but I wouldn't imagine there'd be too much left to tell in regards to stories. I wouldn't think there'd be too much left to tell. I would imagine that this upcoming fourth film would be the last, and I wouldn't want this franchise to keep going either. Just mainly because the shared universe format, it works for Marvel, it works for Star Wars. They're trying to do it with the Conjuring franchise as well, and they don't need to do that for everything. They really don't. I've also heard that they're developing a Conjuring universe TV show. There hasn't been any news in regards to what that might be. I don't know, but it would premiere on the Max streaming service once that gets retitled from HBO Max. Such a bad title for a streaming service, but there might be a Conjuring universe TV show. I don't know what that will be about, but we'll see. So yeah, that's mainly everything I wanted to talk about in this video. Just talking about the title for the fourth Conjuring movie, and The Nun 2 as well, which I am looking forward to, and I'm sure I'll see that with my buddy Sean when it comes out in September 8th. That's when that movie comes out. And also Insidious: The Red Door. I think that comes out. When does Insidious: The Red Door come out? I think it comes out in July, June or July. I can't remember. But yeah, I'm looking forward to all these movies. And like I said, it's a great year for horror because we have Insidious: The Red Door, we have The Nun 2, and Five Nights at Freddy's that's coming out this fall. The Exorcist reboot. A lot of movies, and also the Chucky TV show that's getting season 3 later this year supposedly. And yeah, a great year for horror. And I just recently got Evil Dead Rise recently on digital on Amazon Prime, and I'm definitely going to rewatch that again, as well as Scream 6, which is also available on Paramount Plus. I have that, and can't wait to rewatch those movies again. But yeah, that's mainly everything in this video. I just wanted to give an update for the Conjuring franchise and the upcoming projects, including the movies and the show. So yeah, that should do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.